Back at it again, once more on this Tuesday evening. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hope we're all doing good wherever we may be. Today, we have two things on the agenda. Firstly and foremostly, we have the indie game of the day, the bird, or rather the worm, perhaps, the potential worm, I should say. Everlasting Tomorrow. Looks like an emo kind of I don't know how to put it, like pixely, dark 2D kind of exploration type of thing. This is the dev's first game. They are Slug Start. Um, Let me see, is Slug Start? Is there anything on Slug Start? Can't seem to find anything additional for Slug Start, but I hope that they're doing well. Um, Yeah, I can't seem to locate anything. But this game is called Everlasting Tomorrow. Let me launch it and we can take a look. Also, it's interesting that my stream element. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say my stream elements didn't pop, but there it is. All right. Give me 1 second here. You may also see that I have a new overlay little thing there saying detailing the amount of followers that I currently have. Which, hey, feel free to increase that number if anybody is watching here. Give me 1 second to. Okay, yes, full screen and borderless. Would love both of those things. I think the game is just a little bit loud, like seemingly every game that I play. This was made in Godot. I can tell by the sound mixer there. So shout out to Godot, seeing quite a few games made on that engine here in this endeavor of mine. So this is Everlasting Tomorrow. I'm not exactly certain what the case is. It's in early access today, and I think that its early access release is a good enough reason for us to check it out here. Additionally, after this, I plan on checking out the new Rollscape update. Supposed to be big things, big changes, and I'm excited to see if I can't lower the time on the leaderboard a little bit with whatever new tools may be presented at our disposal. But we shall see that after we're done this. So for now, let's get into it. By Slug Start, I was going to say it's still quite loud. I'm going to lower it just a little bit more. This is a work of fiction, of course. This game contains topics of this game contains disturbing topics, so read that if you dare. Um, was answer. Presenter when you're ready to proceed. All right. So I guess I'll make that auditory disclaimer here. This game appears to have some mentions, details. Otherwise, I hope maybe depictions of self-harm and or um, you know self death. I never know. Like is saying saying suicide like a content flag is going to get me ruined on Twitch and YouTube.com. Who knows? I have no idea. But if it isn't, that might be in this game. So we'll see. Was W to interact. Was oh wait, up to interact. Enter to select or left click. Enter use item Q for inventory, escape for menu, M for map, I for items. All right. Yeah, just in case, I guess.
It really was just like you. Not to say anything before leaving. Though I didn't either.
Hello? Hold on, this game again. I don't know if it's just me. Oh, you know what? I think I was turning it down in the wrong location. I was turning it down in my speakers and not in my headphones. Hello?
You're not at the station already, right?
No, not yet.
Good. I'm I'm heading over there soon. What? I don't have much time to explain. Just wait for me at the platform, okay?
All right. I'll be waiting. Here we are. Oh yeah. All right. So it was Q for inventory, escape. Okay, wait, and then we can see controls here. Oh, good, 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 cool. Enter to select. Okay. Flowers. I need to get a better woman voice. I never noticed. I don't think that she would sound like that. I never noticed. I never noticed. I don't know. What's a good woman voice for like an emo lady? What does an emo lady sound like? I never noticed. I never noticed how beautiful these flowers were before. It's like maybe kind of ephemeral. In the daytime, they look ordinary, but at night, the petals reflect the moonlight, giving off the illusion that they're glowing. Looks almost ethereal. ... Whoever puts these here replaces them regularly. Same flowers, same message. In loving memory of. The name's been crossed out too many times to be legible. I wonder why they keep doing that. Hello, Mr. Moth. Mr. Moth in chat, let's go! Are you enjoying the nectar? That's odd. He doesn't seem to be afraid of me at all. He's just a moth, you know? I don't want to disturb him any more than I already have. And then, okay, same dialogue there. Shout out Mr. Moth. "32nd Street Station." Interesting. It's pitch black down there. Can't see a thing. Was there a power outage? Subway should still be in operation, though, I think. I mean, there are like lights, right? Like we just passed under some lights. Only one way to find out, I guess. There's nobody around. The station is completely silent. The area is so still, I'm starting to hear my own heartbeat. I really can't stand the noise of it. I want to get out of here, but I can barely make out what's right in front of me. Another one? But there's nothing down here for you. Where are you going? Some liquid is oozing out of these bars. That was a very squelchy kind of sound. I think it's spelling out something? Remember the paths from which you traveled through. Okay, interesting. Okay, so there is like an initial kind of puzzle kind of thing here. I think it was here. Here, I think the moth disappeared here, maybe? Or maybe the next one. This is the third entrance, right? Right? Ah! Oh my god. What is this stuff? The substance that seeped out of the door only grazed my fingertips, yet it's leaving a burning sensation on my hand. I'm starting to feel my fingers throb and sync with my heartbeat. I don't think I can head back now without one of my body parts melting off. What should I do? Well, the
moth seems to know where it's going. Where will you go this time?
Why is there a heart beating like in the... Anyway, I'm just gonna follow the moth. It's like a bloody heartbeat in the foreground. Oh God. This is uncomfortable. This is an uncomfortable little game. Because that is what a heartbeat sounds like. Oh, and it's probably very loud. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it down for all my listeners. Yeah,
Now that my eyes are getting adjusted to the dark, I can see everything clearly. What is this place? Was it always like this? Are you trying to lead me somewhere?
oh, I like that quarter view of our main character, Alice here. So it was all the way at the end. Man, we are in the flesh dungeon. Oh man, we are in the flesh dungeon.
That heartbeat I was hearing. I don't think it was my own.
Pipe.
A pipe? With this, maybe I can use it to open the subway entrances and go back home. Though I doubt it. Not in a place like this.
You know, she's so nonchalant about it. I'd be freaking out. That note, remember the pass from which you traveled through. Maybe the passcode on the doors later to that. There were 5 entrances in each room went through, and there's 5 numbers. Okay, yeah. So that was a 3, a 5, and a 1. The metal pipe in my hand turned into red liquid?
Surprisingly soothing to touch.
Alright. Well, I grabbed the pipe. I'm wondering what that was supposed to be used for. Like, I guess if I just didn't keep track of the entrances that I was in. This is kind of cool, though. I mean, I never saw the series, but it's rubbing me in the same way that I think Serial Experiments Lane would. Shout out my man Hal Hajiri if he's on the stream right now. But anyway.
The moth.
Poor thing. Oh, its wing fell off. Oh, jeez. Do you kill the moth or do you let it live? You know, because that's like, it's a half of a wing. Having half a wing ripped off isn't necessarily the end. It puts you in a very disadvantageous position. But I don't know, I don't think I feel comfortable making the life or death decision for this tiny little creature. Maybe you'd be better off dying right now, but I just can't bring myself to do it. I don't think, you know, it's probably going to die, but I don't think that I should be the one making that decision. If I was a dying moth, I'd rather be dying than dead. You know what I mean? Give me a last couple minutes to, like, exist. Oh. Hey.
Hey.
How was class? We're gonna ignore the whole flesh dungeon that we went through? It sucked.
Not so good.
Glad I didn't go then. Why didn't you show up to class? How many more classes are you planning on skipping? Ooh. Ooh.
How many more classes are you planning on skipping?
What? You miss me? Okay, what a self-centered way to go about it.
No.
Sheesh, that was fast.
They might not take attendance in that class, but you're missing all the quizzes. You're gonna fail at this rate.
I know. I'll come back soon. Promise.
I don't think he will.
I had some family issues to take care of. Okay. Alright, Adrian. Whatever you say. As much as I'd like to explain, I can't elaborate on further details. Out of respect for my parents, you know?
Don't worry. I understand.
Thanks.
To be honest, I thought he was just playing hooky this whole time. Now I feel bad for assuming he wasn't in a serious situation.
Wait. I thought Alice told Adrian to meet here rather than the other way around. So why am I asking the question?
You had something to ask me?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I should be down like this when I'm talking about Adrian.
Or maybe he's more like this. Generic anime protag. And then Alice, she's up here. You know how my birthday is coming up, right? Yeah. Well, this year, since I'm graduating soon too, I wanted to do something special. I'm going on a trip to a town not far from here for a week. It's a small, cozy place surrounded by nature. It's really beautiful. And I was wondering, well, if you'd be interested in coming with me. You don't have to answer right now. I know it's not your thing, but just give it some thought, okay? Huh? I can't. Wait, what do you mean? You already know that I can't.
Oh. We argued after that? Though I can't seem to remember any more of the conversation. How interesting. This all happened so recently. So this was not... Right, this didn't happen just now.
How could I forget so easily?
And there goes the moth. Well. This is a dark little game. Button.
Only one button. Down.
Okay, I like that light bulb in the foreground. That's cool. I was gonna say, how can I ignore whatever's going on here?
Hey! Don't ignore us! Huh? Us! What? Oh, I didn't realize hands could speak. What a dumb girl! She doesn't know anything! Who are you? Who are you two? I'm right hand! And I'm left hand! No, you're lefty. Shut up! That's not my name. Does it look like I care? I don't know, I don't have eyes. I forgot.
Okay, I like these two.
What do you want? To play a game!
No, hell no, Jigsaw!
A game! What kind of game? A riddle! Oh, yes, a riddle! Why would I want to play your lousy game anyway? You want to get to the subway, don't you? How did you... Never mind. I don't think this is the time to use logic. Yes, I do. Well, the answer lies behind one of these doors. Yes. But first you must figure out our riddle. Okay. One of these doors will take you to the place that you desire. Lame! But the other will lead to your death! Wouldn't that be funny? It totally would. We both know which door is the right one, but only one of us is truthful. The other one is a big fat liar. I've heard of this riddle before.
Okay, the thing is, none of these are correct. None of these are the correct option. You ask, what's my name? And then one of them will say Alice, and the other one will say Schmeckledorf. And that's how you'll know which is telling the truth and which one isn't. You know what I mean? You ask a question that isn't ambiguous, that has like a concrete answer. You don't ask a yes or a no or something along those lines. Does this make any sense? Does this make any sense? What the? Wait, hold on. Oh, that's interesting. Anyway. So, left hand, which door would the right hand point to? Okay, so wait. We do left hand, which door would the right hand point to?
The right door.
So the left hand is saying, left hand says the right hand points right. And then the right hand pointed to the left. So the left hand is lying. And then right hand. Right hand, which door would the left hand point to? Left hand point to the door. They point to the right. Hey, this isn't fair. They're both telling the truth. Left hand says that right hand's gonna point to the okay, wait. Left hand says right hand is pointing to the right door, but right hand's pointing to the left. Right hand says that left hand's gonna point to the left door, but left hand's pointing to the right. So they're saying that they're pointing in the opposite direction as to where they are. So wait, I don't think there's no way to discern this, right? There's no clear-cut pattern.
Left hand, which door would the right hand point to? The right door. Right hand, which door would the left hand point to? The left door. The left hand points to the right, and the right hand points to the left. Who is a liar? Both of you. You have to be. You're correct. You were supposed to be the truthful one if she asked both of us.
Look at that, I got a wrinkly brain achievement. Let's go.
So she'd think one of us is telling the truth. I thought you were supposed to do that. You're an idiot. Yeah.
Whoa, that's graphic.
Always making snarky comments to me. You're supposed to follow me, not talk back to me. Help. How does it feel? Can't breathe. Good. You always were a bore, never listened or remembered what I had to say. I've had to tolerate it all these years, being stuck with you in this stupid drawer. That will change today. It's a one-hand show from now on. Help me. Sorry, could you repeat that? I didn't hear what you said. The light switch. Shut up! Huh? Turn off and on to get out of here. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
I can't help. I can't. Come on. Where's the option to, like, I don't want the left hand to die. He just helped us out. I don't want this to happen to him. Alright, well. Well, that was interesting.
Finally. I'm here somehow.
Sorry, wait, that's the anime protag voice.
Finally! Finally! I'm here somehow.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, yeah, that ringing is penetrating my eardrums. Pick up the damn phone. Holy shit. There's no way I'm answering that. I'm not that crazy. Yet, at least. Yeah, fair enough. Oh, come on. Looks like I have to listen to this call.
Hello? It's a man's voice. He's crying, I think. And he keeps saying he's sorry. He hung up.
Angels do exist. I like that. I like that angels do exist. Anyway. It's so true. Ah, there he is, listening to his cool music.
I didn't expect that you'd show up, really. I said I was coming, didn't I? Yeah, but you also adamantly declined the invitation the last time I offered. Sorry about that. I was a little on edge that day and I freaked out on you. A little is a bit of an understatement. But that's in the past now. I would have been here with or without you anyways. This trip would have sucked if I went by myself. You showing up here is like a surprise gift. So, thanks for coming. I really mean it. You're welcome. Happy birthday, Adrian.
What was the voice I was giving her?
Happy birthday, Adrian. Thanks, Alice. Looks like the train is just in time. What's wrong? My head. Huh? It really hurts. It feels like something's in my brain. Jesus. Like what?
A worm. How do you... Anyway, brainworms. They're real, huh?
It's writhing in my brain. It's trying to escape. It's gonna burst out of my skull. I can't understand a thing you're saying. Stop it. It hurts. Get out.
This is a difficult game to swallow. Please, please, please.
Get out. Get out. Get out.
I need you to calm down. I just need you to breathe. Listen, it's gonna be okay. And hear me. Alice?
Alice.
Oh my god, is this game fucking loud? My god, is this game loud? I'm turning you down again. Oh hell, we're in the fucking flesh dimension.
Not this again. Where am I this time?
Why am I in the flesh dimension? Okay, wait, can I just walk endlessly left? Is there no... Okay, to the dev, there does not seem to be a barrier at all on the left side of the screen here. So I can, if I want to, just keep walking left seemingly infinitely. And I need to hold right the exact same amount of time in order to get back. So I was just holding it. So now, I've been holding right now for like 10 seconds. And there we go. Okay. Anyway. I say 10 seconds. Anyway.
I think something's coming.
What is wrong with this girl? Oh. Let's go. Little mini game. Let's go. We do have an inventory. Oh. That's fun. That's fun and cool and nice and great and fun and happy to be here. Yep. This is a good game. This is a scary game.
Did it just open the door? I haven't even gotten a chance to get that far. I gotta hurry. If I turn around now, it's gonna catch up to me.
Oh, I got a little pep in my step. What if I do turn around? Oh, God. Oh, you're right. You're so right. Alice, you're so right. Jesus Christ. If you turn around, then it is going to get you. Wow. 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 Yeah, okay.
That seems to have stopped it for now, but it doesn't look like it'll hold him down forever. Better hurry before it catches up.
This is a scary game. Yeah, well, into the hole. It's I either jump into the hole or I get got by the monster. Why can't I jump over it? It doesn't seem to be that far. I gotta jump down.
I don't think I have a choice, really.
Oh. Everlasting tomorrow. Jesus. Well, we got through the intro.
Sorry, did I shake you too hard? You startled me a bit, but I'm alright.
Now arriving at Mosswood Station. I repeat, doors will open on the left.
Shit, I should have woken you up soon. This is our stop. Come on, let's go. What if I don't want to go? What if I want to take the midnight train? I should probably follow Adrian. You alright? You're looking pretty pale. Yeah, I'm fine. Are you sure? Well, actually, it's just that there's this sharp stabbing pain hitting the front of my head. That's all. That doesn't exactly sound fine to me. I'm sure it'll go away soon. Ah! Whoa there. You know, we can sit down if you're not feeling well. I think there are some benches downstairs. Huh? That's weird. My head feels better? I don't think there's much else to offer till we make it into town. Sorry, I should have brought some water with me at least. No, I actually feel a lot better now. I felt a sharp sting in my ear just a moment ago, but after that passed, my head feels a lot clearer now, surprisingly. Great. That's a little hard to believe, but I'll let it slide this time.
What would be the alternative?
From the look of the clouds, it could rain any minute now. And we still have a long walk ahead of us till we reach town. What do you mean? I thought we were already here. No, the place we're heading towards doesn't have a large enough population to warrant public transportation. Mosswood Station. Mosswood Station is the closest distance we can get without walking. Most people drive around here. Sucks that we both don't have our driver's licenses. Oh, I have mine. I just don't have a car. Really? Yeah, I guess I could have rented a car for this trip, but I'm not that confident in my driving skills. I haven't driven since I was 16 years old, maybe. How old are we now? That's all right. It's not a problem really. I don't mind walking. Plus, getting some fresh air would be good for my head. Well, that's good. Oh fuck, it's gonna start raining. You think that's a sign we should start heading out? Yeah. All right, let's go. No point. No point in jumping unless it'll kill me. I appreciate the detail. Same thing over here. Yeah, no point in jumping unless it'll kill me. Wow. Ticket machine. This ticket machine looks archaic. I feel like it would break if I touched it. Touch it?
Yeah, here goes nothing.
Adrian didn't see that, right? Dude, I saw that. Whoops. I'd recommend leaving the crime scene before you get caught.
Okay, well, nothing really happened.
Wrong way.
Uh-huh. I had to touch it, man. Speed limit 45. Gotcha. And now we're doing the time-honored tradition of walking along the highway. Maybe.
So what place are we heading to anyways? Mildew Meadows. I don't think I've ever heard of a town with that name. Well, I would have been surprised if you did. This town isn't exactly a tourist attraction. Then why did you want to go here for your birthday? Is there something wrong?
Adrian's giving us the cold shoulder. You know, I read something about how, anyway, like walking so far in front of somebody else when you're like walking together is kind of like a narcissistic move. Anyway.
Adrian? Are you also getting a headache? No, nothing like that. I meant to bring this up the first time I invited you on this trip. But we both know that conversation ended way too abruptly for me to explain anything. Now that I've had time to think it over, the whole idea seems kind of stupid, to be honest.
Oh boy, what nonsense are we getting up to?
Oh, come on, Adrian. It can't be that bad. Besides, I wouldn't have anything better to do this break anyways.
So wait, anyway.
I know. The plan isn't bad, I guess, but that still doesn't make me any less embarrassed to say what it is. Well, I won't judge? That didn't sound too confident. Everyone judges, consciously or not. Okay, come on, dickhead. Regardless of whether it's dumb, what other plans do we have? You mentioned it's not a tourist spot, so there can't be many alternative activities aside from what you have planned. Yeah, well, there's a hospital. I heard it's a nice one. We could admit ourselves there easily if we just jump in front of a car passing by. And we can sue the person driving.
What? What? What's going on, Anna Martinez? My goodness. Welcome. You've walked into somebody advocating for fraud.
Then we'll be rich too. Just gotta make sure we get run over by an expensive car brand that's traveling under the speed limit.
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm playing Everlasting Tomorrow, a game that just came out today.
Okay, you and me both know that's not happening. A person driving a luxury car below the speed limit? Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, the stream's going decently. You know how it is. Same shit, different day.
You know that's not what I meant. I really should have come up with a plan B.
Yeah, what's going on? How's your day? How we feeling?
All right, I'll tell you. But I would have eventually said something if you just gave me a bit of time, you know? I told you about this a while ago, but do you remember when I talked about my hobbies? Yeah, I remember. You talked about your interest in gathering plants and stuff during class. You said that when you were younger, you used to hike with your dad foraging all sorts of flowers, plants, and mushrooms to bring home and eat. You also mentioned how you dried and preserved some of the plants and flowers in a notebook.
Like a month now. Been streaming like a month. Not this game for like a month, of course, but you know, streaming generally for like a month.
But now, with college and your part-time job, you don't get to go out in the wilderness much anymore, so you've been following and reading nature blogs instead.
Oh, sorry, I just realized that you can't see because of this thing going on here. Let me move this up to the upper left. Yeah, are you just prowling the games and demos archives? Is this what you're up to?
Damn! I told you that almost a year ago. I can't believe you actually remembered all that.
I mean, if you're gonna tell somebody something, they gotta remember it.
Yeah, of course. You brought it up during the first time we met.
Wow.
I found it weird at the time because you forced the subject into the conversation.
That makes sense. That makes sense. No, I do not stream on Kick. I do not know anything about Kick. It seems a little bit peculiar to me. I know that there's like more lax regulations over there, and it you know, it's not really my cup of tea. You say awe is, am I missing something from not being on Kick?
That day, you spoke about everything with so much enthusiasm. It had me wondering why you didn't pursue something like biology instead of computer science. Well, hobbies and a person's field of study are two separate things, Alice. I feel like if I was forced to study about the things I loved, it would diminish my passion for it.
That makes sense. This makes sense.
Plus, let's be practical. A degree in botany isn't exactly
be a one-way ticket. We got a little change up here.
a one-way ticket to financial freedom. Coding, on the other hand, that's a different story.
Indeed, Anna Martinez. Indeed.
Trust me, with the trajectory of the internet's popularity skyrocketing, I'll be able to make bank by the time we hit the 2000s.
Okay, so we have like a time and place now, right? Or rather, we don't have a place, but we have a time at the very least. Well, this is pre-2000s. This is like right at the advent of the internet boom. Curious. By the way, why you not use your cartoonish version in your profile? I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that. Cartoonish version.
I just have. This isn't me.
This is a game that I'm playing.
I just have to come up with one good idea for a program first.
This is true. That is the hardest part, isn't it?
The web is constantly spewing out new ideas, trying to grow and improve, so any concept you have is probably already in the making.
This is the case.
Say that in 20 years and I'd agree with you, but right now, there's actually a lot of stuff people haven't done yet. The internet is still in its infancy phase after all. Sure thing, Adrian. Enlighten me on your innovative ideas. I'm not sharing any of my ideas with you. Did you really not know about it?
Anna, I'm quite skeptical as to whatever. You come in here and you try to educate me on something. I'm happy with my profile picture if this is what we're discussing right now.
Not risking anyone stealing them before I find success.
I knew a bitch like this. Anyway, I'm not calling anybody out, but I knew somebody who was patenting something, and they would not spill what it was because they were afraid someone was going to get it earlier. And it was odd, you know.
And once I'm financially secure, I'll have more. And once I'm financially secure, I'll have more time to indulge in my hobbies.
I'm just pursuing
computer science.
Perhaps you are new. That's why you might not know. What is it that we're discussing here, Anna? Please enlighten me.
Because I thought it was super cool when I made my first web page in high school.
Okay, so we got 2 computer science majors. That's what we got in the late 90s, mid to late 90s maybe.
But for now, I'll have to settle for browsing through blogs. Well, until today, that is. Does that mean we're gathering plants? Well, sort of. I want to go on a hike to search for something. A specific type of fungi. Is there something special about it? Yeah, it's
bioluminescence. Let's go. Do you have Discord? I'm sorry, Anna, you're not getting my digits. You're gonna need to hop off. I'm a taken man.
Bioluminescence is when organisms produce light, right? What exactly does that mean?
I'm wonder if I'm going to exercise the fact that I know this because I think that there's like obviously like a power struggle through this conversation in a sense.
Bioluminescence is when organisms glow, right? Looks like someone listened to biology class. Okay, shut up, asshole. My god. A little bit. Though it is easy enough to guess from the luminescent part.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Anyways, it's not super rare for fungi to exhibit bioluminescence, I guess, but it's virtually unheard of in our region. It shouldn't even exist here. There aren't any official reported sightings of anything remotely like it in this area. Then, why did we bother coming out here?
This is a long cutscene.
Because of a blog post. Huh? You see, the reason I asked if you remembered my hobbies was because I wanted to tell you about what happened one night a few weeks ago.
Okay.
I was scrolling through various nature blogs and ended up falling down a bit of a rabbit hole. I began with the usual popular ones I frequent, but at some point I got bored and started clicking on random recommended ones until I reached a bunch of blogs with little to no traction.
Uh-huh. Alice is like, yeah, uh-huh. You dragged me out here to do some random bullshit like this.
Most of them took blurry, low-quality photos, but eventually I came across one with high-fidelity images, so of course I had to look into it.
I appreciate the fact that the original plot that was shared here is not the case. Also, it looks like Anna has departed, so I apologize for anybody watching the VOD.
I had to look into it. Their handle name was Slugstart.
This is the developer. This is the developer. What is going on here, Slugstart?
And was run by a person residing in Mildew Meadows. I think their slogan was finding beauty in the mundane. The majority of the blog's pictures were taken on their hike expeditions and featured ordinary wildlife you could find in your backyard. Slugs, ladybugs, dandelions, etc. But there was one post that stood out from the rest. It was a picture of this cave with its wall filled with this glowing fungi, emitting a beautiful hue of green. I had never seen anything like that before. Even the stalactites, the icicle-looking things at the top of the cave, had them.
And that's the thing. Why are the stalactites? They are the ones. They are stalagtite on the ceiling. I think it should be the other way around. They might fall off the ceiling, whereas the ones on the ground should be stalagtite to the cave ground. This is my grievance.
I don't know. I guess it was just so beautiful that I felt like I had to see it for myself. And well, that's the reason why we're here. Pretty lame, huh?
No, I think that's pretty cool, actually. I didn't know what I was expecting when you asked me on this trip, but this sounds like it'll be fun.
That's a relief. Not everyone is up for this kind of thing, especially during the break. Well, I'd choose this over partying. Same here.
I have one question, though. Do you know how we're going to find the cave?
Well, that's the problem. I'm not entirely sure. Whoever created the blog knows the location of the cave, I assume, because they've been there more than once given their post history. But they haven't made a new post in over a year.
Oh.
Did you try messaging them? I tried messaging them, but they never responded.
What about their followers?
Yeah, I messaged some of their mutual followers, but no one seems to know who's behind the blog. It seems like the person kept their blog a secret from their personal life.
I better not be in a position where I'm about to become a person in this story, because Slugstart is the developer of this game, and now I'm the one like playing their thing. You know what I mean?
So that's pretty much a dead end, huh? Is there any way we can find the cave by just searching on our own? Not likely. Going on a random hike to find a specific cave in the wilderness is 10 million times more difficult than searching for a needle in a haystack.
I think it's a little bit overblown. Mythbusters may argue otherwise.
Oh. There's still hope, though. I think there might be a way to track down the author of the blog. Really? I mean, they haven't posted their face online anywhere, but there are some details that reveal their identity. For one, they made a post with their yearbook, graduated in '96.
Okay, so this is very late 90s.
Another is that they always bring a stuffed animal rabbit on all of their expeditions for some reason.
I wonder if this is real, right? Because it's very real for this person to have graduated high school in 1996 and to also have this quirk of bringing a stuffed animal rabbit around.
I don't. Maybe.
We're missing an I don't know and the comma.
I don't, maybe it's like a watermark or something, but every post has at least one picture of that plush. And it's not just any stuffed animal. It's handmade, and poorly at that.
Okay, that's a little rude to a little animal.
There are stitch marks everywhere on the plush, and the color is like a putrid yellow, similar to the color of a scarecrow's skin. Super recognizable. With those 2 tidbits of information, I'm sure we can find whoever it is. Mildew Meadows is a small place. Someone has to know a person with that graduation year carrying around a rabbit plush. I just hope they're still in town. It would be easier to talk with someone in person for directions to the place, but even if they did move out of town, we can get their number and give them a call. I mean, I've traveled outside of the city, so I don't know if it will be easy. No one knows anyone in the city, but if what you're saying about the town is true, sounds like a good plan. I hope so.
Oh, we finally stopped walking.
It looks like we're here. Hey, Adrian, wait up.
Are we gonna have a brain blast? Oh, I need to move. I'm gonna go back. There's no text when I go that direction, no. I like the little plant on the ground. I just want to say that I appreciate that there's a little plant waving in the wind on the ground. Oh, hell no.
Huh? What is that noise? I hate the squelching. I hate the squelching. You know what? Forget it. Thank God.
I think Alice took her follow away. And by Alice, I mean Anna Martinez, the person who was in my chat. And that's okay. I didn't want their follow anyway. Probably trying to sell me something. Yeah, definitely trying to sell me something. They are like a graphic designer kind of individual. Anyway, I'm good. Alright. Alright, anyway, let's go.
Okay, let's go.
Ah, wait, I did not mean to do that just now. There we go. There we go, there we go.
Looks like we finally arrived. Where are we heading to first? The top priority on the list is finding a place to sleep tonight. Let's book a room at the motel. I'm pretty sure it's just straight down the street.
Okay, yeah, if I stop walking, then I'm not going to be able to catch up. Raccoon Convenience. That's cool. This feels very, I don't know, Midwest maybe. We have a missing person. We have what looks like a camel or a turtle, kind of no cigarettes, no dogs.
Oh, look at the little kitties. Hey, mind if I grab a pack of cigs? We left so early in the morning that I forgot to bring any with me.
Sure, go ahead.
Alright, cool, I'll be quick, promise.
No, they are not going to be.
Cats. They're looking at me with hungry eyes. Sorry, I don't have anything for you guys, but if I find food, I'll give you some. What's this? Experiencing strange dreams? I will make sense of them. Free psychic readings over the phone. Dial this number. I don't believe in this sort of thing, but it is free. I don't think I'll have time to call today, though. Maybe I should try it out tomorrow. I don't really have time to call anyone right now. I don't think I should go into town without Adrian. Hare's hairdresser? That's fun.
Oh, God.
A crow? A crow?
I keep doing the fucking pog face.
There's something in his beak. It can't be what I think it is. A human eye?
That is an evil crow.
Just a glass eyeball. Definitely fooled me, but a real eye wouldn't be this white. Also, there would probably be a nerve attached to the back of it. Still, why did he fly up to me and drop this at my feet? I've read online that crows occasionally give shiny objects to humans, like coins or paper clips, but that's only if the human has a close bond with the crow. And I haven't seen that crow before. Not with those piercing red eyes. Adrian?
Yo, my man.
Sorry it took a while. That's okay. I asked the cashier for verbal directions to the motel, but he insisted on drawing a map for me. Then he went on and on and on. Hey, Adrian? Hmm? Don't you think there should be more people around?
Yo, video game rentals.
Yeah, well, we're not in the city anymore. I know, but something feels off. I mean, there aren't even any cars on the street. Sure, it is a little strange, but I wouldn't be too hung up about it. It's just one street after all. If you say so. It's a main street connecting to the highway in the middle of the afternoon, though. Come on, let's not waste any more time and head to the motel. All right.
Kitties. I want to go into the hairdresser. I want to get my hair dressed. Wait. Okay, that's the sound for me trying to open the map. Why is there like a scary green man face in the window here? Do we know the Pittsburgh Green Man? Anyway. Yo, Kelly's Diner. Can I please go? That milkshake looks really good. If they're open, there's people inside. We can talk to them. We could find the lady. Come on. Oh, there he goes. Oh, we're back on the fucking highway. I'm just taking my time. I keep moving along. You'll forget about me after I've been gone. The Siren Motel. What if I just keep on walking? What if I just keep on walking? Wow. Goes on for quite a while.
I don't need to travel into the unknown. Do I?
I'd like to. Maybe I don't have to. I appreciate the fact that there are little, dialogue bits and pieces when you do something you're not supposed to be doing. Well, we finally get to see somebody else.
Hello?
I'm listening.
We'd like to rent a room.
One bed?
No, 2, please.
For how long exactly?
A week.
$20 per night. Cash only.
Here.
And don't even think about getting a refund, pretty boy.
He is a pretty boy. I mean, we are such anime pro tags with the red and the blue hair.
Got it.
You two care about the room number?
Do you, Alice?
No.
Well, that's good. Had a couple of good-for-nothing kids rent a room 2 weeks ago. Made a whole fuss yapping about how they watched a movie, said that their room number was cursed. But they wanted to take it because it'd be fun to be spooked. Guess what happened next? Couple of days in and BAM! One night they came out hollering, banging on my door at 3 in the morning, saying there was a ghost in their room. Forced me to search the whole place head to toe while they were hopping in their car, driving away with my money to go spend the night somewhere else. Let me tell you, there was nothing in that room. Their whole story, a load of bull, I tell you. Lousy kids probably got high on something. I knew they were up to no good when I saw them going into woods that night, but I try and see the best in people. Well, I was wrong. Always assume the worst in people, especially in kids.
Uh-huh.
I used to sleep in that room, with my little sister, and nothing ever happened. Not even once, I guarantee. She's the nicest, cleanest, quietest room in this whole goddamn motel. That's why I'm handing it over to you.
Oh, great. We got the haunted room.
Room 7, she's all yours.
Thanks. Thank you.
Remember to take your keys before heading out, and I better not hear loud noises in the middle of the night. I expect you two kids to be different. Bye-bye now. Get a key on your way out.
Wait, now his name's manager and not, was it innkeeper? It's a slight inconsistency.
If you steal a key, I'm afraid I'll have to gut you like one of these fishes on the wall.
I was just looking. Alright, well, I appreciate that little detail. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. That guy was
Something.
wait, sorry, he doesn't talk like this. Something, that's for sure. From the fishing magazine to the story he told. No wonder the reviews online are so bad for this place. As long as there aren't any bedbugs or cockroaches, I won't complain. Surprisingly, no mentions of either. Thank God. Do you know if there were any mentions of the rooms being haunted? Not from what I saw. He was probably right about the last couple of people that stayed here. I'm pretty sure they just had a bad trip. What? Were you scared when he talked about the story? Not really, I was just curious. Well, this place does look old enough to be haunted. Do you believe in that stuff? Ghosts, I mean? Yeah, after what the shit's going on in my brain, yeah. If I had to choose yes or no, I guess I'd have to lean towards yes. Wait, so there's an achievement you really believe. I appreciate the achievements when you do things. Actually, if I look at the achievements, I may get spoiled about what things are, so I'm not going to take a look. Now that's surprising. I would have thought you'd say no. I mean, scientifically, there's no proof of apparitions, but there's still a part of me that believes in them. I'm with you. What about you? Do you believe in them? Take a guess. Probably no. That's right, but also not quite. What do you mean? I don't believe in ghosts in the way you do. How so? I don't believe in ghosts like Bloody Mary. I mean, I don't either. Oh yeah? Take my lighter, go into the bathroom, turn off the lights, look into the mirror, flick the lighter on, and say the name Bloody Mary 13 times. I'll pass on that. See? I just don't want to take the chance of summoning a demonic spirit that will haunt me for the rest of my life, okay? I did Bloody Mary once, many moons ago, and I'm still haunted. Ha! I mean, would you do it? Of course, it's just some silly ritual people made up. You know, I've actually read on forums that people claim to have seen Bloody Mary, but nothing malicious ever happened to them. They could be lying, but I feel like if they were, they'd exaggerate and say terrible things happened afterward. I believe them. But, huh? Didn't you say you don't believe she exists? I wasn't finished speaking. I believe they saw a version of Bloody Mary that they conjured up in their minds. What do you mean by that? Do you know the myth? Do you know how oh my god. No, I don't know how the myth fucking started about Bloody Mary.
Well, originally, sitting in a dimly lit room and gazing into a mirror was a form of divination, a practice for gaining insights into situations or questions often regarding one's future. The mirrors essentially act like a crystal ball, but with mirrors, anyone can perform the ritual in their own home. So a lot of people did, especially women. Back to the 1900s, women were prompted by their friends to stare into a mirror to catch a glimpse of their future spouse's face. However, sometimes people would encounter the Grim Reaper, which meant they would die before getting married. People found it eerie back then, and that's how it all started. 100 years later, and the practice has been warped into a myth. If you repeat Bloody Mary 13 times while staring into a dimly lit mirror, she'll appear covered in blood and scratch out your eyeballs or something like that.
I think that's what it was, yeah.
Despite the shift in narrative, both scenarios share something in common: the act of prolonged staring into mirrors in dimly lit environments. Doing so has been proven to cause mild hallucinations in normal individuals.
People often hallucinate faces in the mirror without prior knowledge. The strange part is that these faces are usually those strangers. But how does that even work? Like, how do people hallucinate just from a mirror alone?
Scientists aren't too sure, actually. They don't know enough about the human brain yet. When I tried it out, I saw nothing aside from my own face being a bit distorted. Want to be the next test subject? I'll pass. Suit yourself. I don't think my heart can take any more scares. Hey, mind if I ask you a favor?
What is it?
Could you go check out the room, see if it's okay? I've been itching to smoke ever since I bought a pack of them. But I didn't want to do it in front of you. I'm not trying to give you cancer.
You can smoke whenever. My mother did it a lot in front of me, so...
Even if you're used to it, I'm still not comfortable with doing it in front of you.
I understand that.
At least not in closed spaces. I'll only smoke in front of you in open areas, okay? Sure. Thanks. Well, you can stay out here and I'll go check on the room. Good luck.
My man straight chillin', just smoking a cig. My man straight chillin', just smoking a cig. I'm trying to be like you, my boy. Straight smoking a cig. What happens if I walk all the way to the end? 9, 10... Oh. That's cool. I pressed up on the demonic symbol and a noise happened. So that's what's up. My man straight chilling, just smoking a cig. I have to use the motel key first. Oh, that's right. I actually gotta use the thing.
Did the lights just turn off? I can't see a thing. Where's the light switch?
Light switch.
Oh wow, an old dial-up phone. Huh, it still works. Might be just my imagination, but it sounds like someone's breathing on the other end.
Good programming. Left bed, drawer.
There's a box in here. It definitely has something in it too. But it's locked and needs a key combination. Besides the box, there's a piece of paper with shapes and numbers. The back of the paper says all answers can be found within this room. Oh my god. Does that mean the key combination is hidden in this room? Maybe I could figure out how to open it, but I don't have time to do that right now.
Why not? Oh, the bathroom is like towards the camera. Oh god, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
Looks like there's running water. Strange tile choice. Something about the shower smells funny. Maybe mold in the drain?
If I walk out with the sink on? No, it turns off by itself. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. I wonder which bed Adrian wants. I hope he picks the one on the left since the right one is closer to the bathroom and I usually have to go use it in the middle of the night. Above the beds there are paintings and crosses.
What odd painting choices. This is Ophelia, right?
Oh yeah, from Shakespeare. Two Ophelias. All I have remembered is that she drowned herself.
Ophelia, the Siren Motel, huh? Maybe she looks like a mermaid in the water.
To the motel manager, at least, yeah. Alright. Well, okay, we have red triangle and then green triangle. Okay, wait. Besides the box, there's a piece of paper with shapes and numbers. The back of the paper says all answers can be found within the room. Alright, well. Unfortunately, I don't think there's much more to do here. Let's go check on my man smoking a cig.
Welcome back. So how was the room? All the essentials are operational. That's good. But there are some weird design choices. We're not staying here for a long time, so that's fine. Yeah. Now that the room is secure, are you hungry yet? I don't think you've eaten since this morning. I actually haven't eaten anything today. I left the house too hastily. What about water? No. No wonder you had a headache. Listen, I don't care if you're hungry or not. Let's go somewhere with food and water. Okay. There's a place close by called Kelly's Diner.
We passed by it. Yep.
I remember the one with the neon ice cream sign. I do remember that one. Yeah, good memory. Let's head there. All right, let's go.
You and me, always, forever. Didn't see, got it together. Alright. I'm just taking my time, I keep moving along. You'll forget about me after I've been gone. There it is on that symbol. Was there another one in the town? I think there was. I think there was somewhere else. I am going to wander over. Hare's hairdresser. Kitty. I could have sworn there was one somewhere over here, but perhaps I'm wrong. Yep, I appear to be incorrect. Welcome to Mildew Meadows. I'm just gonna walk on out. I don't need to go to the train station. Well, yeah, you're right. You don't have to. You'll forget about me after I've been gone. Gonna take you for a ride. Kelly's Diner, let's go. Well, would you look at that, Kenny? 2 new faces and young at that. Don't be shy now. Sit down. Welcome to my diner. I'm Kelly, but I prefer it if you called me Mrs. K, okay? Now, can I get you 2 anything to drink? Water's fine with me. Coffee, please. 1 water, 1 coffee coming right up. Thank you. Thanks. Now, can I get you 2 anything to eat? Everything that's on the menu is still available, except for the pizza. Kenny ate the whole dang thing for lunch, didn't you, Kenny? I'll have the pancake, strawberry shortcake, apple pie. Well, okay, these 3 options are terrible, like, meal choices. Like, really not great meal choices. You know what I mean? Like, if we're looking for a meal, the closest thing to a meal here is pancakes. Pancakes, please. Are you sure about that? Word of advice, boy. Never question a girl on what she wants to eat. She's a grown woman. She can make her own decisions. Don't need a man to judge her for them either. Now apologize. Sorry, ma'am. Not to me, to her, boy. Sorry, Alice. Good. Now I'll be sure to get you extra pancakes, honey. Thank you. Listen, I was just trying to make sure you aren't going to go hungry tonight since you're just ordering dessert. Pancakes isn't dessert. Pancakes is not dessert. Pancakes is breakfast. It can be dessert, I guess, but who has pancakes for dessert? You haven't eaten anything today either. She did say I'm an adult woman. I can make my own decisions. You think she hates me already? Oh, that's Kenny. I'll take that as a yes. I'll take that as a yes. Sorry, I keep getting the voices mixed up. Order's ready. Well, there you go. Wait a second. Oh, sorry. That was my Steam, whatever. Is there an achievement for like every, you know, like, is there an achievement for everything that you order here? Like, would I need to order it thrice? Is that possible? Well, there you go.
Thanks.
So, what are you two here for? Visiting your old folks at the hospital?
No, nothing like that. We're looking for someone.
That's a first, huh, Kenny? Looking for someone in this town? Who are you searching for?
It's a bit difficult to explain. Do you know how to use a computer, Mrs. K?
Those doohickeys always confuse me. I'm afraid I'm just too old to pick up new things like I used to anymore.
That's all right. We can ask questions that don't involve technology. Do you know anyone that graduated in the year 96?
Sure do. They all used to come here when they were younger. But now, the kids still living in the meadows are far and few between. Most of them went off to college or to work in the big city a few hours away.
Do you know the people who still reside here?
Well, the only one left would be a few nurses working at the hospital or at the convenience store down the street. But what on earth do you need them for?
Well, on the internet, you can put photos online, like a photo album for everyone to see. And someone from this town was showing off their photo album to the entire world. Adrian saw a photo that piqued his interest.
That's the wrong peaked, I just gotta say.
It was of a cave, and we both really want to visit it. But we need directions on how to get there, so we're hoping to find the person that took the photos.
I see. Interesting. I've never been inside a cave in all my years living here.
Before we forget, the person also carried around a handmade stuffed rabbit doll. Do you know anyone who has one?
Can't say I do, sorry. I guess I wasn't too much help.
Don't worry, Mrs. K. This was plenty helpful. Thanks for the food. It tasted really good.
Well, what did you get? A burger? Is that what you got?
Yeah.
Oh, stop. You're gonna make me blush.
We should start heading out now if we want to talk to those people.
Well, good luck to both of you.
Thank you.
I want one of the cupcakes. I like the decor. We got the butterflies and the kissing little rabbits and whatever this little bunny guy is.
It seems like we have a starting point now.
Oh, it's darker.
Yeah, where do you want to go first, the hospital or convenience? I'll go to the hospital, you go to the convenience. We're not going together? According to the map I received, the hospital's pretty far away from here. I'd feel bad if you'd have to walk all the way there with me for something that I want to do. I mean, I don't mind. I know, but still, I'd rather go alone. You must be pretty tired as it is, since I know you don't go out too much.
Fucking rude.
And who knows whether your headache will come back or not. I also know you'd feel bad if you couldn't help in any way, so I'll just ask you to go to the convenience store. Alright, I can't argue with that. I mean,
You could, maybe.
I am pretty tired. Okay, fine, whatever. I doubt the guy at the convenience store is the person we're looking for, but he might know something. He's a nice guy too, so it'll be easy to talk to him. Okay. I better go now if I don't want to get back to the motel too late. Hopefully some of the nurses have taken the night shift. See you later. See ya. Alright, time to head to Raccoon Convenience. It's just down the street, so I can't miss it.
Oh wait, I can go into the video store, I can look at it. So many old games and movies. I wonder if the town's too small to restock on new stuff. They even have the original Truth of Monkey Isle. I don't need to follow Adrian. Okay, so that's where the hospital is. Gotcha. We got Hare's hairdresser. Don't have anyone to call. They don't look hungry anymore. I wonder if they live here. That's a good question. Into the convenience store. Let's go. I like the bear. I like the movie selection. Oh my god, no faces. There are no faces in this game.
Excuse me.
What? Whoa! You scared the shit out of me!
He didn't notice the chime at the front door? Sorry.
Hold on, you're that girl from earlier today with that guy with red hair, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Ah, I knew it! I caught a glimpse of something purple out of the corner of my eye while I was watching TV before your friend came in.
Well, welcome to Mildew Meadows. I bet no one has said that to you yet. Haha. Folks around here aren't the most hospitable bunch. So, how's town? You need anything? Actually, let me guess. You need a new map. No, your friend didn't give me much time to draw a decent one. But if you give me a second chance, I'll do it better, honest. This guy sure does talk a lot. No, actually, okay. Looks like he's really realized that I'm not here for a map. Kelly from the diner down the street said you might be able to help me. Oh, for Mrs. K? Sure, I'll help her with anything she wants. Also, word of advice, she can't stand being called Kelly, so never refer to her as that. Got it. Well, my friend and I are searching for someone who graduated the same year as you. How do we know that? Ha! You definitely came to the right guy. Oh, because that's what Mrs. K said. I know everyone's name and face from my graduating class. Small problem. We actually don't know either of those things, name or face. All right. We were hoping you might recognize the person based on their blog handle, Slugstart. Again, the dev. Can't say that rings a bell. What's the blog about? Mainly a collection of photos taken from the hikes with nature and wildlife in them, that sort of thing. Do you know anyone in your class who went on hikes frequently? Well, the only people I remember going on hikes back then were usually just trying to find a spot to smoke weed somewhere while their parents wouldn't find them. Or to take shrooms. That too. Doubt any of them would be the one you're looking for. They all have their own public blogs to share their life too. They still can't entirely be ruled out. Did any of them happen to carry around a stuffed rabbit by any chance? Dude, you should have mentioned that from the very beginning. Your list of potential suspects just went from a few to a flat 0. None of my classmates ever carried around a rabbit plush, not even the girl who was obsessed with them back in 1st grade. I figured as much, but I thought it was still worth asking. The person was hiding the doll from the others then. Why are you guys searching for this person anyways? To put it simply, they posted pictures of a cave we're interested in visiting. The inside of it is beautiful, filled with glowing mushrooms. Damn, that sounds pretty sick. So, I'm guessing you don't know where the cave would be? I didn't even know there were caves in this area. Guess I never cared to explore. In other words, I've reached a dead end. Adrian is asking some of the nurses at the hospital who graduated from your year about it right now. Hope they have answers. Sheesh, that place is a little far, don't you think? I don't even know where the hospital is, but I'll just say, yeah, to keep the conversation flowing. Still, there's one person who might have the answers to your problem. Who's that? Susie. She works at the library. She graduated the same year as me as well. Huh? But Mrs. K mentioned that the only people in town who graduated in 96 were you and the others at the hospital. Oh, that's hilarious. How so? Well, Susie and Mrs. K don't exactly get along. Actually, they hate each other's guts, might be a better way to put it. The animosity between them has grown to the point where they'd rather go out of their way to avoid each other. They'll do stuff like cross the street if they see each other walking down the same sidewalk, even with the cats outside too. You saw them, right? Yeah. Well, they're there because Mrs. K and Susie each feed them a shit ton of food. But they always make sure to feed them at different times of the day, so they won't run into each other. And I'm sure the one who has to coordinate the times. I'm usually the one who he has to coordinate. It's such a pain in the ass. How did they end up hating each other? I mean, Mrs. K seems like a nice person. She is. It's kind of hard to explain. I guess the core of the issue is everything would be down to a moral disagreement. Mrs. K believes in respecting privacy and not getting into others' business, while Susie loves getting all up in people's business. She doesn't really see a problem with being nosy as long as it doesn't harm anyone. Susie knows everyone's secrets in this town, which is why I said she probably knows who the author of that blog is. Is that all? That doesn't really sound like it warrants two people hating each other so much. That's why it's hard to explain. At this point, it's a mixture of a lot of things. They're both stubborn and struggle to see things from other perspectives. Ever since the moral disagreement, they've always harbored some resentment towards each other. Over time, they've discovered more reasons to dislike one another up until it's turned into this mess of a situation, and well, to be honest, Susie can be a mega bitch! Oops, don't tell her I said that, or she'll give me the silent treatment for who knows how long. I'll stop talking about this. Anyway, Susie the ones you're looking for. I bet she knows who it is. She keeps tabs on everyone in this town. Alright, thanks. Just one minor issue. I'm not sure where the library is. Oh, it's super hard to miss. Just down the street between here and the diner, then take a right. Cool, thanks. Wait, I'll draw you a map. No, that's okay. I understand the directions. No, wait. Let me do draw one, please. Sure, yeah. Sure, if you want to. Phew, you hesitated way too long on that question. I thought you were going to decline, and then I'd have to get on my hands and knees and plead. I really don't know how to respond to that. So, do you like drawing maps? Uh-huh. No, not particularly. I'm just so bored working here that even menial tasks like this are starting to become exciting. It's pretty funny. At least there's a TV here, though. Do you like television? No, not really. Oh, that's a shame. There are some really good shows out there. And a little color over here, just adding the finishing touches. And it's done. Here you go. Thank you. I know I called Susie a megabitch a few minutes ago, but she's actually a nice person. Just very opinionated at times, when sometimes opinions shouldn't be spoken out loud. While you're out, I'll try giving her a call so you won't have to explain the situation again. No guarantees, though. She rarely picks up the phone at work. That'd be a big help, thanks. No problem. Feel free to stick around and chat for a bit, but only if you want to. I'll be here all day, every day, until closing time, that is. Doing the same tasks over and over again. I think he's mouthing the words, fuck my life, under his breath. I'll think about it. Great! Well, it was nice meeting you. What's your name? Alice. You? It's Daniel. It was nice meeting you too, Daniel. I'm gonna head out now. Good luck! Oh. Ask Daniel about the man on the map. Oh, the Sasquatch? Wait a second. There's a Sasquatch? I didn't even look at the map. That's my bad. My friends and I saw a Sasquatch at a place. I'm telling you eyes, you don't believe me. Telling you eyes. Not even the friends that were with me believe me. The government brainwashed them to forget about it, but they didn't get to me. They'll never get me. I can't talk about this for any longer. They might be listening. Wait a second. Wait a second. If you ever want to know what the details of my story, search for I saw what I saw that day.com. I saw what I saw. Unfortunate that I don't see this as an actual website. You know, Dev, if you're watching, let's partner. Let's make a website. Alright. Regardless of whether the story is true or not, this is making me want to stay clear of the area. I should have looked at the map. Oh, whoa. Oh, yeah, there we are. So we are on Sop Street. We make a left, we're on Foxglove. Make a right onto Maple. Pine, Maple, Sap. Sap. Yeah, I was gonna say those cats are a little beefy. At least the ones at the bottom. They got a little bit of chunk on them. All right, up the street. And oh god, the cemetery. Small graveyard. I wonder if it's new. There has to be more graves somewhere now. Jesus is coming. The sign beside the church is more humorous than foreboding. Yeah, that's true. I don't have time to make a call. How are you gonna have a book out there like that? I'm guessing those are like the yellow pages. I only see one police car. I wonder if that means there's only one officer. That's a good question. It's like another missing poster, it looks like. You know, there's been a suspiciously long amount of time since there was any body horror in this game. I'm like on the edge of my seat expecting it to happen soon. I also don't know how long this first act is, and I've been busy voice acting it the whole time, so. Anyways. Library. Oh, I like the little mushrooms. There's that symbol again. Children at play. Cute yet eerie. Maybe it's because it feels like every animal's looking at me. Yeah, that's true. They do kind of look like they're looking at the camera. Boarded up house. Apartments. Oh, wow. Doesn't it have to look like paradise? No, it does not look like paradise. Wait, he drew this map all of a sudden? That's crazy. Why did it tell me welcome to the chat room again? I hope that my stream didn't drop or anything. It doesn't look like I have any dropped frames. Actually, let me just double check. While I'm at it. Yeah, no, I'm good. Cool.
Let's go to the library. Let's go to the beach. Let's go get away. Oh, here we go. Wait, what's this? What was that in the upper left? Was that a save icon? Hey, Alice. Hi, Susie. I don't have another good girl voice. Maybe
I can do this one. I picked up the phone this time. I usually don't, but since it was so late, I figured someone must have dropped dead. Well, turns out this is more interesting than that. I couldn't tell who it was based on Daniel's description of the person. But if I take a look at the blog on my computer, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to find out who it is. Everyone leaves traces of themselves when they post online, whether it's their type and style or clues in their photos like reflections in the water or clothing choices, you know?
yeah,
So, what's the blog handle?
it's Slug Start.
Alright, I'm in. Wanna take a peek?
Yes, please.
Alice, this site's kinda lame.
1 living, 100 dead. Wildlife photographer. Last seen. Okay, so we're in 1998. Gotcha. Fighting beauty in the mundane. Interesting. Well, I think it looks kind of cool. So do I. I'm not gonna say that out loud though.
Which post do you want me to click on?
I'm not entirely sure. Cave explorations, I think.
You think, or you know?
I think this was my friend's idea, so I actually haven't seen the blog for myself yet.
And he isn't here because did he leave you to do all the work alone, or the work?
He's actually at the hospital asking around for information.
Well, that seems like a waste of time. They definitely wouldn't run a site like this or know anyone that does. But luckily you're with me. Here we go.
Oh, hello, Miss Shauna. Welcome, welcome, welcome to God, what's the name of this game? Everlasting Tomorrow. The bottom line. I'll catch you up to speed. The bottom line, the plot thus far, is that it's 1998, and we are Alice, and Alice is experiencing some brain problems, and Alice has been roped along with her friend Adrian to this town of Mildew Meadows to try and find the person who runs this blog that we're looking at right here. It's kind of creepy, it's kind of scary, the game, and we are now at the library to talk to the librarian to see if we can get any more information about who the person running this blog is or was, because they disappeared like a year ago. Like they haven't been active on the internet like a year ago. And we want to go because we're looking specifically at this cave. We want to go explore this cave that has these mushrooms. And that's exactly what we're looking at here for the very first time. Whoa. And of course I've been voice acting.
I have to admit this cave is pretty. Though it looks like everything's been exposed to a heavy dose of radiation.
Now I can't unsee it.
Where's the rabbit plush?
Probably at the bottom of the page, no? Oh, there's the rabbit plush.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
What's wrong?
It's this thing, right? I thought that thing was a voodoo doll.
It is that thing. Seems like it. And so we know that the person carries around a rabbit plush in like all their photos. Does that mean you know who it belongs to?
Yeah, I do. I've only seen it once, but there's no mistaking it. The plush belongs to Nathan.
Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum.
I mean, we all grew up with him, but nobody knew much about him, let alone what he did in his spare time.
Did he not socialize with anyone at your school?
Sort of. I mean, he interacted with people when necessary, but otherwise he was always on his own. It's not like people purposefully excluded him. He liked being alone. But not in a lone wolf or you all beneath me kind of way. More like he was in another world.
Susie is a mobster. I don't have any women voices. It's my most grievous fault.
I have Mike Wazowski.
And then my voice, but just a little bit higher. And Alice. Well, actually, Alice isn't even falsetto. Alice has just been like, like I'm a little bit nervous. How so?
I don't know how to describe it. You could talk to him, but it felt like he wasn't fully a part of the conversation. He always seemed dazed and spaced out. You'd think he might get picked on for that, but it's actually pretty difficult to bully someone who isn't even fully there.
Fair enough.
So nobody really paid much attention to him. He was just there, I guess. I didn't keep tabs on him either. That voodoo-looking rabbit doll weirded me out too much.
Oh, I'm glad you like that.
I'm glad you like the high voice. Well, you know, it's, you know, I imagine it would get a little grating eventually.
I was convinced. Plus, I like this voice a little bit more. I was convinced I'd end up cursed or hexed if I went anywhere near Nathan.
Voodoo dolls are commonly employed for healing and protection rather than malevolent purposes. The only reason people believe they are harmful is because of misconceptions from the media. Wow, thanks for that info dump, Alice. So even if it was a voodoo doll, it's unlikely he would use it for curses or harm. But mentioning that might not add much to our conversation. Yeah. Do you know if he's still in town?
He is, but you can't talk to him anymore.
What do you mean? Is he...
He's not dead. He just hasn't left his apartment in over a year, maybe. Probably more than that.
How is that possible? Does he live with his parents?
No, he lives alone, but Kelly helps him out. They're like grandma and grandson without the blood relation.
Oh, Kelly runs the diner.
Come to think of it,
Huh?
Kelly should have known about that rabbit.
Oh no, because we did ask Kelly about the rabbit.
They're so close, there's no way she didn't.
So Kelly lied to us.
Yeah, closing time already. Sorry, but this is too long to get into right now. I'll have to ask you to leave.
But...
No buts. I have to get back home to feed my precious kitty Opaline.
Shout out Opaline.
She's gonna be angry with me if I don't get home in time, so I have to close up right now.
Okay.
Nope, not hearing any more of what you have to say.
Okay. I just wanted to ask if she knew his phone number.
You know what? Once I get home, I can give you a call. Never mind. Scratch that. You're staying at the motel, right?
Yeah, we are.
Then you must have met the manager. I know this might be hard to believe, but he listens in on all the room phone lines. Any call you make, he hears.
I thought I heard breathing on the receiver end of the phone. Oh, that was him. Wow. I brushed it off as just my imagination, though. Dang, yeah. So it really was a person. But why would he do that?
I don't know. He's a creep. That's why I'm not calling. I don't want him to overhear any one of my conversations.
Me neither.
But I'm working tomorrow, so if you drop by, I can explain everything.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Alright, well, it's late, so you should get going too now. I can attest that everyone in this town is relatively safe, but there are a lot of random truckers passing by at night that I can't vouch for. So you better go now, just trying to look out for you.
Thanks. See you tomorrow.
Later.
I can't walk any further. I want to see what that bear's all about. That cute little bear reading a book. Alright. Nothing more to do at the library. It's so dark out now. Oh god. This game is kind of scary. You like, well, the apartments are over here, I think. You like Alice's style or Susie's? They both low-key fresh. They're very anime protagonists, you know what I mean? It's kind of dark and scary. If we look at our map... Yo, there's a clothing store? Maybe I can change my fit at some point. Wait a second. Okay, so down. I need to go back down, right? It is kind of scary. It's a scary... We're not even at the scary part yet. There was real scary stuff earlier. Oh. Oh god, here we are. It's like body horror in like a weird kind of fleshy, kind of heartbeat kind of way. The sounds, ugh. What? Weren't these dandelions before? So why are they the color of flesh now? Am I just seeing things? It's withering back and forth. Just like how my head felt at the train station.
Not again. But this time I'm alone. I hope I don't pass out.
She did pass out earlier.
If I do, who knows what'll happen. Whatever trance I was in, I've snapped out of it now. Thanks to that crow. What's happening to me? I think I better go back to the motel fast before my head gets worse. I don't think I have much strength left in my body.
Shout out the crow. The crow earlier came by and gave us a glass eyeball, which is what we have in our inventory up here. Go down to Sap Street. Video game rental store. Kelly's Diner. It's closed. It says it's open though. Hmm. Do I have a girlfriend? In real life, me? Do me have a girlfriend in real life? Yes, I do. Are we talking about are we talking about Alice here? Alice does not have a partner, from my understanding, but may be vaguely interested in the guy that dragged her along. I'm not really certain. I do have a girlfriend. Yes, I actually made this known earlier on the stream. There was like somebody in the chat who was trying to like add me on Discord, and I said, what's your name? Anna Martinez. I don't know if you can see it up on the chat, but I said I'm a taken man, so hop off. They were trying to sell me something. Anyway, yes, I know you know that I have a girlfriend, my little Miss Girlfriend in the chat here. Cough cough, hack hack wheeze. Oh, were you? Were you? Well, you can see in the VOD earlier I said hop off. I'm a taken man. We are in room 7. I have to use the. Oh, come on! You really got to make me use the key. Fine. Finally back. Yeah, she was trying to like sell me something. You know, she followed me, and then was like, "Yeah, take a look at her Twitter, and it's like, I make images and art for people on Twitch." You know. Anyway, hello. Figures. Adrian's not back yet. Maybe I can take a shower while he's gone. Oh, spooky light switch. There's no way I'm making a call with someone listening in on the conversation. They do be on the grind. They really do be on the grind. Anyway. Yeah, we already saw this earlier. I'm sorry. Let's go take a shower. Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. No, yeah, they're not the first person to come in here and try to sell me something. Probably like the third or the fifth. That felt good. Uh-huh. What's this? The fog caused a symbol to appear in the mirror. I think it's a blue circle. Could it be related to the box in the drawer? Since Adrian's not back yet, I guess I could take a look at it. All answers can be found in this room. There's like a puzzle box in the drawer. There were other strange symbols on the paintings when I first visited the room, too. I guess I should recheck everything. Blue circle. Look in the drawer. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we can do this. So on the TV, there's a red circle, full circle. Oh wait, sorry. Full circle. Hold on, I'm gonna. No, I can remember this. Full circle, down triangle, side triangle, hollow circle. Full down side hollow. Full down side hollow. Full down side hollow. A full circle is 9. Down would be 4. Side would be 5, and hollow would be 8. Oh wait, but then there's different. Wait a second. Maybe this is 1. Maybe this is 5. Oh wait. Sorry, this would be 0. Hold on. Oh dang it. Okay, so it's a full triangle. Gotcha. Yeah. So we have a full circle and then a hollow circle, right? Yeah. Unless that is a full circle, but I think it's hollow. So we have 9 at the beginning, and then 0, and then 5, and then 8. Ah! Wait, that wasn't it? No, I don't think that was it. I don't think we got it, unfortunately. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. Unless, wait, was this facing the other way? So this is really like... Okay, hold on. So it's got to be full circle. I'm actually just gonna draw it. Here, hold on. We have full circle, hollow triangle, and then let me take another look. And then triangle pointing in this direction, but it's full. And then hollow circle. Okay, I now have this recorded in paint. You can't see it, but I did just in fact draw it. Let me double check in here. This is a hollow circle. Right. I think. We may need to switch up the circles because I know the triangles are definite, but I'm pretty sure that this is the case. So 9, 8, and let me go back. 0, 5. That should be it, but that's not it. Nothing here. Oh, wait. Maybe I need to look at the beds. Nothing here. Is there something else that I'm missing, maybe? Can't go out right now, it's too late. Unless they're in, like, opposite order or something. Okay, let's switch up the way that we're thinking about the circle. Maybe that circle is full, actually. So then it's like 9, 9, 0, 5, 9? Or maybe it's 8, 9... Oh wait, I just realized I wasn't going off the colors. I haven't been doing the actual colors. Wait, okay. So that's like magenta E. Okay, red, green, blue, and then whatever the last one is. I'm guessing it's like a purple. Red, green, okay, wait. Oh, it's the order of it. It's the order of it. Okay, so it's 0, 9, 8, 5. There we go. Whew. Took a moment. I wasn't thinking about the colors.
Another eye. Instead of green, it's a shade of blue. But why? Adrian sure is late. I'm not sure what else to do while waiting on him.
Let's go. Well, Jesus Christ. My God. Who is it?
Sorry, I just had to pull a scare on you once.
That's my protagonist voice for Adrian here.
Now that it's out of my system, I won't do it again. Promise.
That was scary.
I'm not entirely convinced, but okay. Bad news. No one at the hospital knew what I was talking about.
I guess that means this one is my bed.
Plus, they looked at me like I was trying to raid the medical equipment or something. Not a fun experience. But I was hoping you had some good news.
I do, actually.
Really?
Yeah. The guy at the convenience store, Daniel, told me to go to the library to talk to a girl named Susie, and she found out who ran the blog, but
what?
she said we can't talk to him. He hasn't even left his apartment for over a year.
So? Let's just break and enter into his place.
Adrian.
I was joking. Relax. Why hasn't he gone out?
I don't know yet. The library was closing, so Susie said she can explain the rest if I drop by tomorrow.
Well, that's convenient. I was planning on buying some gear before our hike. Backpacks, water bottles, first aid kit, you know, the essentials. I didn't bring anything back because I didn't want to haul it all.
Because I didn't want to haul all that equipment from the city. Okay.
Mind chatting with Susie tomorrow morning while I grab the gear?
That's fine with me.
Great. Now that that's settled, I'm beat. From the early morning to all that walking, my cardio isn't what it used to be. Are you fine? Fine? Are you fine with going to bed early?
Despite sleeping on the train all day, I'm pretty tired too. I'll turn off the lights.
You sure?
Yeah, I've got it. So protagonist. Why do I feel like something scary's about to happen?
Thanks for coming on this trip with me, Alice. I don't know what I'd be doing without you here. Probably still trying to figure out who wrote the blog post.
No problem. I wouldn't know what I'd be doing without going on this trip either.
Good night, Alice. Night, Adrian. Sweet dreams.
I can only hope so. You too. At least one thing I don't have to worry about is falling asleep. I can do it easily. Anywhere. Anytime. Okay. Can't see a thing. No, for real. It is dark. Oh god. Now we enter the restless sleep, perhaps. Oh no. Oh, we're in a fucking saw trap. Ah.
Your final challenge. Let your bit go through your phone. My head. What is this place? It looks like a hospital room. A key. Hell no, Jigsaw, you tweaking.
An unlit layout of buttons. He said, sorry. Unlit layout of buttons displaying a picture of hanging body parts. None of the buttons seem to work. This door won't open. Maybe the buttons beside it unlock the door if I press them in the correct order. That makes sense. Panels. 4 unlit panels connected to the control box. Doesn't look like any electricity. A note. There's something written on the wall in red paint. Light illuminates answers hidden in the darkness.
Alice. Light illuminates answers hidden in the darkness. Gas.
I'm not sure what to make of that message. Uh-huh. There's an arrow pointing towards this vent. The grate is loose. Huh? What's this? 4 pieces of paper are nestled within the vent. From the looks of it, they appear to be diary entries. Each paper has a number in the top right corner spanning 1 for 4. I guess I'll just sort them and read through each one. First entry, September 12th, 93. Patient has been acting strange. No, that's not right. Perhaps I am the one acting strange. Huh? How else am I supposed to respond to the situation at hand? November 8th, 93. Suspicions are drawing towards me. The nurses are spreading rumors throughout the hospital floors. That patient won't speak to anyone aside from myself. I need to maintain my distance with him. I only took pity on him because he was so young. January 18th, 94. Can't stand to look at him anymore. The vile state he is in. No way out. They won't let me quit. I still serve a purpose to them. Can't leave. April 13th, 94. I tore into the patient's flesh today. That, wow. For a meaningless cause. Nothing good will come of it. But I am the only person who believes that. Please let me leave. I won't say a word to anyone. That last entry, aside from the year, that's today's date. Ooh. It's no use, the door is locked. Above the latch is a small keyhole. If I find one, maybe I can crack open the control box. I do happen to have a key. And 4 pieces of paper. Oh, there's a note. Uh-oh. There's something written on the wall in red paint. Light, oh, right, that's right. 4 unlit panels, doesn't look like any electricity. It's a picture of hanging body parts. I guess I gotta turn on the circuit breaker. Oh, it's one of these puzzles. Okay, hold on.
Your final challenge. Let your big go through your phone.
Okay, I'm kind of goated with it, just want to say. Low-key goated with it. Alright, now the panels are live. Huh? Now the panels are lit, I can see small slits to fit something thin in them. Like the notes that I just found? It is so funny. It is. I guess I'm like arranging a person here, but what happens if I put the... Oh, 19, 20, 24, 25. Light illuminates answers hidden in the darkness. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Me? Really? Goated? 19, 20, 24, 25. Ah. I'm not really sure what that is. So wait, now I can't even... 19, 20, 24, 25. Unless, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So wait. 19, 20, 24, 25. Oh, there we are. It's like the number in the sequence of the panel, you know what I mean? I think that was the door unlocking. Oh, what the hell is this? Oh no. Did the door just fall? Why is there a sick lady? Oh, unknown boy. Sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. His right arm feels unusual, almost like plastic. Is this a prosthetic? But it resembles a doll's arm more than anything else. I just got a little carried away. I can't remember the last time I spoke to someone. I'm having trouble keeping track of the days that pass by, ever since they put me in here. You're the nurse, right? Yeah, she just immediately, like, you know. The kind one. I hoped you'd come. You're the only one whose breathing shifts when I talk. It quickens, becomes more shallow in comparison to the other doctors and nurses. What the segment? This guy's a little creepy. I've noticed those subtleties ever since losing my sight. Oh, he's... okay. You're uncomfortable around me, aren't you? He's mistaking me. He's mistaking me for someone else. My face. Hey. You've been quiet lately. Are you not allowed to speak to me anymore? It's a hacksaw. Looks clean, unused. I don't want to touch it. Okay, good. Fine. Fair enough. He thinks I'm someone else. I'd rather not expose my identity. That's very fair. I think I be having messed up dreams, and then shit like this happens. Oh my god, wait a second. We have snake door, wing door, moth. A moth that looks identical to the one I saw in my previous dream, right? It can't possibly be the same one. The only moth I know died. Oh, I remember that moth. A lamb sprawled across the couch. It's nothing more than just a doll, but its features are so lifelike. Eerie is the only word to describe it. Just a regular stool, but shouldn't it be in front of the couch? That's a good point. Hello, Alice. How did you know my name? Your moth friend told me. Is she talking about the moth on the wall? But I'll ask about it later. You and I, we're not so different. What do you mean? We're both stuck in this place, trapped forever unless we decide to come to each other's aid. You know how to get out of here? Indeed. At the top of the ladder, you'll find a golden door. That is the way out. However, the door is locked. Only once a certain keyword is uttered, the door will open. And you know the keyword? Indeed. It is I, and I alone, who holds the key to the door. However, I refuse to divulge this information unless you help me first. What do you need from me? I want to feel whole again, to have my body restored. Bring back my missing parts, my legs and my arms. They're scattered throughout this realm. That boy in the hospital. Oh, I need to take his arm? It probably belongs to him, not her. If those truly are your parts, how did you lose them in the first place? The one who crafted me took them away. We dolls call him the Maker. He's the one who did this to me. He's the creator of everything you see. This whole world is his creation. He cherishes all that live here in his own way. How did he cherish you if he took you apart? Everything that resides here is a failed creation of his. We should be destroyed, yet he still shows mercy and lets us exist in this beautiful place. Is that really what you call mercy? Being stuck here with no limbs? I still fare better than the others in this place. Throughout the rooms, you'll find stone statues. At first glance, one might assume they aren't sentient beings. However, they're all dolls trapped in a stone encasing, paralyzed, imprisoned in darkness with no one to listen to their voices. If one were to chip away at the stone, their bodies would shatter in the process. They don't have the option of life or death. They're condemned to surrender to life until someone decides to end their existence. My God. Much more cruel, don't you think? Yeah. The Maker holds me more dearly than the rest. I was meant to be his perfect creation. I possessed all the attributes he desired: innocence, intelligence, kindness, and understanding. Yet over time, he learned that innocence often comes with both naivety and curiosity. Naive in the sense that I don't foresee the world's cruelty. Curious to see the world beyond the confines of this room. When creating me, he often discussed the real world and everything in it. The soil, the water, the sun. Most of all, he discussed the flowers. They are his favorites, as they reminded him of me. Beautiful and smooth to touch. Day in and day out, hearing stories about the world, I ended up longing to see it for myself. Wanted to feel the flowers he loved so much. The white rose in particular. It is what he called me after all, his white rose. He never wanted me to leave this room, scared that if I left I would never come back. So he placed me on this hook, took away my arms and legs, trapping me in here with no ability to leave. And then he left forever. I spent years here with unchanging scenery. Still, with my naive self, I had hoped that he would come back, or that someone would help me. And you don't have to tell me more. Don't worry, I'll be the one to find your parts. Alright, well, thank you, Alice. Whew, man. Alice? What is it? Some might see the moth as an omen of death, but for you, it's a beacon of hope amid the cruelties you must face. The moth will lead you to all the right places on your long journey. However, at the very end, it will disappear. That is when fate will be in your own hands. You must choose your path wisely. Alright. Something about that makes me feel a bit lonely. I'm just not sure why. My god. Alright, give me just 1 second. One moment, please. My grandmother is texting me. Alright. Balance door. Jeez. So we gotta steal the limbs from the other dolls. Oh, such as this. A stone statue? Did the doll maker create this? Oh god. Another statue. This one less unsettling than the one I passed by. Oh, the legs! Shoot, the other leg fell while I was taking the other. Okay. And now that leg is just bleeding out. I should have grabbed both at the same time. If I take some, maybe I could glue them back together. I don't know. There has to be something I can use these parts for. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, God.
You stole something from us, didn't you? Return it to its rightful place.
After talking, they just whisper with incoherent words. I can't.
Return it to its rightful place.
I don't think they can do anything to me. They're just eyes after all. Still, I don't want to linger here for any longer than I have to. What happens if I do return it to its rightful place? No, no option. Man. Whew. Oh, the water sound. Water. This water looks so clear. It's making me thirsty. There's a snake on the ground. A snake with pieces of its body missing. The water engulfing the snake's body makes it difficult to decipher whether it's a doll or not. Balance. Bloody sword. The sword looks like it was used to kill the snake. Oh, wow. Lady Justice, I think. Fresh blood is dripping from her sword. The right side of the scale contains a doll's arm, while the left side has the flesh of a snake. Huh? When the balance of the
scale is disrupted, Lady Justice will always intervene. I pilfered an apple from her scale, and justice ensued. All that's left now is this mangled body of mine.
Do you regret it? Taking the apple, I mean.
Who's to say?
I need that doll arm, but I'd rather not experience the same fate as that snake. But perhaps I could take the risk. Take arm? No. I might be able to replace the arm with something else as to not throw off the balance of the scale. What would be the equivalent of a doll arm? Exactly. Let's come back to this. These look like AirPods? This statue looks like it's carrying an actual bucket instead of a stone one like the statue behind it. Oh, that's true. I think it's detachable, but I don't want to take things unless I have to. Okay. There's a leg in the tank, but it's just out of reach. I don't think breaking it is a good idea. The glass shards could easily cut me. Plus the glass is very thick. I don't think I could break it without a power tool. The easiest solution would be finding an object to stand on. It should be small that I can easily carry back here yet sturdy. I've stumbled across something like that in one of the rooms, but I can't remember which one. I do! Oh, and there's hands up there. 2 hands, their bodies dangling from a piece of red thread. Lifeless. I remember where a stool is. But first, if I go back to Justice, can I use the doll parts? Yes, these parts should do the trick. And now I have an arm. Now I have an arm. Right, I think I'm done here. Cool. A snake with a piece of his body. Right. Scary. Scary game. Alright, so in the wing door, is it really the same one? It could be the same one. A lamb sprawled across the... Right, I did this. I can use this to stand on. I'm not looking forward to having to cut off that dude's arm. I'm very much... Oh, it's 2 buckets pouring out. That's what that is. This still won't be high enough to grab the leg. Maybe I can elevate the leg further up if I filled the tank with something. Maybe I can use that bucket. Let's go. Bucket acquired. It is gonna be sad. And use the bucket on the water, and now we have the water bucket. Still needs more water. Okay. Doesn't seem like water's in any short supply. Still needs more water. Alright. I'll keep doing it. I guess. Shoot, ugh, I'm so dumb. Well, I can still pick up the leg. Okay, good. Well, I got the leg. So now we have 2 legs and 1 arm. And to my count, we're missing exactly 1 thing. Alright, this is where the eyes are. Right, we stole the pieces. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. There's a hacksaw right on the table. He thinks I'm someone else. I'd rather not expose my identity. Do I really have to cut off his arm for the doll? All I would need to do is go behind him and start cutting. But I don't know if I have it in me to do it. He thinks I'm someone else. I'd rather not expose my identity. There's no other option, right? I'm gonna turn my light on because it's getting dark. There's no other option, right? Oh, boy in the hospital room. The boy in the hospital room. He has your right arm attached to his body. Who is he? Did the Maker create him? I know not of which you speak, Alice. Did you create the boy in which you speak of, perhaps? I do not have the power to create, but both you and the Maker can will anything into existence. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, that's it. The moth. It can't be the same one. The one I saw died a while ago. Sad how little you know about the cycle of death and rebirth. Great. Thanks for the vague answers. What do you mean, how am I supposed to be the one who did this shit? Perhaps I am a maker. Could I just make, like, more arms and get on out of here? I should climb up the ladder first to see what's up here, right? Well, there's the golden door. And the moon. I suppose I may be able to make things. But why can't I just make another arm then? Oh, this isn't gonna be fun. This is sad. Well, no time like the present. Do I really have to do this? I don't know if I have it in me. The doll won't be complete otherwise. I feel bad if I just start cutting without saying anything to him. Should I warn him before cutting? Oh, God. I think this is the first decision that you've been present for, Miss Shauna. Do I warn him or do I not? What do we think? What do we think? He thinks that we're somebody else right now. So is he gonna freak out if we warn him and that's like not us? You know what I mean? Or is he gonna appreciate the warning? Or is he gonna fight back if we warn him? You think that he'd respect me letting him know? Ah. I think that he'd respect it, but I also don't know if it's the right option, right? I mean, I don't think either is right or wrong here. It's just which one do we want to do? I think, hey, I don't know. You're scared? You're scared. I think it's right to warn him. Okay, if I was in the hospital and someone was going to cut my arm off, I'd want to know. Or then again, would I? Because it's like, then I'm just going to be scared. It's like if you know you're going to die, right? Is it better to know? Is it better to know you're going to die or to just die? But this isn't dying. Maybe for the strategy of the game, you can't warn him. Oh, come on. Come on. We're going back and forth here. I respect his autonomy. You know what I mean? I think I do want to warn him. Alice wanted to warn him. I think it would be cruel not to. Sorry. I need to cut off one of your arms. Even if you don't want to, you have to, right? Sorry, even if you don't want to, you have to, right? I don't know, a little bit like, wouldn't he be able to? I think so, I hope so, because it's like a doll arm, right? Go ahead. Not like I can fight back anyways. Alright, well, he sympathized with us, he understood. Just be quick. Oh god, I need to actually do it. Hello? He's not responding. He isn't even moving. Well, we have all the body parts. It's locked. Oh, jeez. I just want to say I like the subtle detail of the reflection in the door. Man, whew, wow. Is there something you wish to know? Oh, sorry, okay. I don't think I should be able to do that dialogue at this point, but we'll do arm, thank you. Arm, thank you. Leg, thank you. Leg, thank you. Thank you, Alice. The word to get through the door is eternity. Remember that. Eternity. Oh, eternity. Got it. May good fortune be brought onto you on your journey. And may you find peace and serenity someday, Alice. Thanks. You too. Oh god. Did I just hear a bone crunch? I can no longer speak to the lamb. Was the moon always here? Maybe it was. Oh, what? Yeah, the moth flew away with the doll. What happened to her? I wonder if there's anything I can do for her. I can still enter the other doors. There's a rose growing. I now have a rose. know this isn't much and it isn't white, but here's the rose you always wanted to hold. Sorry. Jesus. How you fall? How you fall apart that fast? I'm fucking bawling. I'm getting the fuck out of here. Stupid dog. I'm fucking bawling. That is true. What, did you trip and fall? One poor step and you just crumbled? Yeah, let's get out of here. Oh my god. The flesh dimension. Eternity. It's a little sad. It's a little sad, but it's also like, you know, come on. My apartment, except it's all empty. And the walls look so filthy. Can we wake up, please? Oh, come on. What is this? Can I walk? Who's that? Oh god. Mother. I've missed you. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing without you. I'm sorry for the way I acted. Hasn't it been long enough? Won't you come back? Mother. Who are you? Who? Yes, that was chapter 1. That was the end of chapter 1. Yeah, that was chapter 1. I think here, well, let me see. What does it say? There are planned to be 5 to 6 chapters in total, and this is the end of the early access. So this game is in early access, and this is the end of that. This is the end of the early access chapter. Wow. Oh, and we can go back to all these different save files. That's cool. Jesus. Wow. Whew. 5 to 6 chapters. Jeez. Well, I'm excited. This was a good first impression. Scary, but good and weird and interesting. Yeah, no, I can't imagine what's next either. But that's Everlasting Tomorrow, and I have all reason to award this game with the Worm title. I think it was quite good. Let me actually, I'm going to move the Worm down a little bit because it's a little high. Yeah, like center of the screen, whatever. Oh, whoops. I accidentally shifted over to my give me a minute there. Obviously, like, horrifying in a weird kind of way and asks some existential kind of questions and is uncomfortable, but in a good way. You know what I mean? I think I'm happy to award this one with the most recent Worm title. And this is just an early access. Given that this is just an early access, I'm hopeful to see what the rest of the game is going to entail. But it was good. That was good. Neat little puzzles, I think. Just good overall. I think I think there's definitely some promise here. Yeah, definitely a worm. Definitely a worm. Currently, one chapter is available with approximately 1 to 2 hours. Plan to be 5 to 6 chapters in total. This will change as the game is still in early access, right? Comedic until it's not. Yeah. Wow. This is good. This is quite good. This was quite good. Official release date October 31st, 2025. Wow, I didn't see that in the trailer before. So we have a year and a half or so until the full game comes out, but this is a strong start. You must have missed the funny part. There was a funny part or two, I think. Yeah, you came in as things were really getting, as we were getting into the meat and the potatoes of it. I think I might have laughed 1 or 2 times prior. Not too much, but a little bit. Yeah, I'm happy to give this game the Worm title. I will say I was going to do a Rollscape portion of this game. However, or rather of this stream, but however, because I've been streaming for 2.5 hours, which is longer than I thought this game was going to be, I thought it was just going to be like the 1 hour since it's early access, but it wasn't. But it was a pleasant surprise because it was good all throughout. So I think I'm actually going to call the stream here. Shout out once again to Slug Start for a good little game. I hope that things only go up from here. I'm sure they will. So. Thank you, Miss Shauna, for tuning in today. I do appreciate your presence, of course. Makes the scariness maybe just a little bit less so. And I will catch everybody on the flip side. So until then, take it easy. I have been the early birder. This is a definite worm, and I'm looking forward to where it might go. And it may be a certified worm. Should the feeling arise, should it continue up in its upwards trend. So until then, take it easy. Have a good night. See you. Bye. 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 Bye.